So as you can see from the bit of oil that's left in there, it's all milky gray. So there was still water that was mixed in with this even after I changed it. I don't know where the water was held up, but yeah, that's what it looked like when I had changed oil. And you can see right there. So this is the right-hand side of the LB40 Chappy engine. That's rust. So this end was down at the bottom of the crankcase like that, and I had water in it. The top part here does not seem to have water in it. The good news is that the bearings were above wherever the water was. This engine actually sits up a little bit more like this. So I think that the bearings on the rod are actually good. So now it's just a matter of getting this disassembled and getting some correct bearings and seals in there. You can see the crank bearing is indeed absolutely junked. It's burnt up and rusted out. There is rust in it. Now that I've got it off, I can see it much more clearly. Whether the rust was because there was water sitting in there and the previous owner tried pouring oil down, I don't know. And that's why there was oil mixed in with the water. You know, there's a number of scenarios, but the bottom line was this got damaged. So the bearings on the crank rod, you know, there's very, very minimal side to side play. That's absolutely intolerance, and there's zero movement up and down. So I'm hoping that there was something like the engine sat with water in it, and this crank rod and bearings were at the top of the engine, and the water sat in the bottom, and you know, I'll be able to bring it back. So I'm going to be replacing, like I said, I got bearings on order, seal on order. That seal is absolutely, I wish you could feel that, because it is all dry rotted. And we'll get this back together pretty quickly once I get those parts. So this is the one of the crank bearing seals. It's obviously destroyed. If you look right there, you can see that little spring that sucks it in, sucks this part into the actual crankshaft. It's just destroyed. This channel right here for lubricating the bearing, it was just all plugged up, so I've got that cleaned out basically. I still have to clean this all out, but it's otherwise looking in good shape.